United Airlines versus Alaska Airlines. Two giants battling for your ticket in 2025. Which one really delivers? On the left, United Airlines. Fly the friendly skies with global reach and major hub power. And on the right, Alaska Airlines. Caring crews, West Coast routes, one world perks. Let's skip the buzzwords and get to the real stuff. Each category earns points. And at the end, you'll see exactly who comes out on top. The result might not be what you expect. Okay, quick overview of what we'll cover. Imagine a mind map up on the screen. First up, route network. Then, fleet and aircraft experience, cabin and in-flight amenities, loyalty program, baggage and fees, customer satisfaction, technology and app, and finally, awards and rankings. Sound good? Let's get into the details. Let's kick things off with route network. So, United first. They're honestly massive. Serves all 6 continents, huge US and global route options, and loads of big city hubs. If you geek out over having an endless choice of places to go, United's got you covered. The only hitch? Sometimes those small regional routes aren't as frequent as you'd hope. Now, Alaska Airlines, they totally own the West Coast and Alaska game, and with oneworld, their reach has gotten way better. But honestly, they're still mostly regional, especially when it comes to direct flights overseas. Global Explorer or Regional Loyalist? United nabs this round. Really hard to beat their worldwide reach. All right, next up, fleet and aircraft experience. With United, you get everything from brand new 737 MAXs zipping up and down the coast to those fancy lie-flat seats for coast-to-coast VIPs. They've got a huge variety, which means options. Sometimes, sure, you get a plane that's not as modern, but mostly it's pretty reliable. Alaska, their fleet is super modern and cozy, plus always feels efficient and gets great reliability scores. But here's the kicker. No lie-flat seats for those longer stretches across the country, and you'll notice the fleet's smaller, fewer premium choices. For the plane nerds, United just squeaks ahead for variety and the fancy business perks. Moving on to cabin and in-flight amenities. United rolls out big with their Polaris business class on international flights. It's luxe, and there are more premium seat choices in general. Seat back screens? Yep, lots of planes have them. The downsides. Basic economy is kind of restrictive, and service reviews? Sometimes it's a hit or miss. Alaska, on the other hand, does really well with legroom in main cabin, and people rave about their free messaging and friendly staff. But they don't really compete on in-flight entertainment, and again, no lie-flat seats on those long trips. Overall, for in-flight pizzazz and variety, United grabs the win again. Oh, and here's something cool. Did you know Alaska Airlines was literally the first U.S. airline to roll out electronic check-in? Plus, they pioneered non-stop flights from the West Coast to Hawaii. Pretty wild, right? All right, loyalty program time. United's MileagePlus gives you access to the Star Alliance network. So, if racking up or burning points worldwide is your thing, it's pretty sweet. But award pricing, honestly, gets a little unpredictable day to day, and hitting elite status is kind of tough. Alaska's mileage plan, though? Oneworld partnership just juiced up their options. High-value redemptions, easier path to elite status, and honestly, folks say it's a way better experience for loyal customers. Just know, your best deals are mainly for their strongest route network. Switching things up for this one. Alaska wins when it comes to anyone who's serious about loyalty perks. Let's talk baggage and fees. United basically does what most airlines do, but if you're flying basic economy, yeah, prepare for extra charges, sometimes even your carry-on. It adds up fast. Alaska is way nicer on this front if you're an elite member or hold the right credit card. They'll toss you a free checked bag on some fares, and overall, their policies feel a bit more generous. That said, lowest fares still get hit with fees. Compared to United, Alaska feels less nickel and dime, so they win this one. Customer satisfaction. Here's where things get interesting. United is super reliable in terms of the number of flights and recovery options if stuff goes sideways. But those crowded hubs and some mixed reviews on service, people do notice. Alaska's reputation is basically top-notch for friendliness, with flight crews that people actually remember, in a good way. Most travelers just have a more positive onboard experience, even though those rare regional cuts can annoy some folks. Alaska gets the nod here. It's not even close. Up next, technology and app. United's app is packed with features. Seriously, you can upgrade, rebook, check your status right there. For some, it's almost too much, but if you like control, it's awesome. Alaska, their app is super clear, easy to use, check-in is streamlined, and they have that Alaska Beyond entertainment portal. They fall short of United for power features, though. So for techies, United takes this category. Last up, awards and rankings. United, believe it or not, is often named the top U.S. global airline, especially with that massive international touch. Not always number one in domestic stuff, but they show up strong in global rankings. Alaska wins loads of customer service awards and is known for on-time performance, just fewer big global trophies overall. United, with the worldwide credibility, snags this one. Imagine a radar chart popping up here. United spikes on global reach, aircraft variety, and tech. Alaska pushes ahead with customer love, loyalty perks, and those nice little baggage policies. So, what's the real-world verdict? If you're all about global adventures, want those international comforts, and care about flying premium, United is your pick. But if you care more about West Coast destinations, want friendly vibes, and killer loyalty benefits, Alaska is where it's at. Like, pick the one that matches your travel style. If you found this airline head-to-head helpful, tap follow for more real-world, unbiased travel comparisons. Whether you take to the skies for business or vacation, I'll help you pick smart